Hello, Dr. Tawana Worlds by birth, also known as a disruptor. Did you know that millions who grow up in poverty also die in poverty? Have you ever heard the saying, what good can come out of the hood? Well, I'm here to disrupt for just a minute. Yes, I was that little girl that grew up in the hood, grew up in the ghetto, single mother, absent father, eating out of the trash can just to survive. But I was also that girl that determined way back then that I was not going to become a product of my past. And now I help others do the same thing. I'm not a victim, I'm a victor. I help men and women from similar backgrounds find value in their own vote and create wealth from within. What's up, good people? What's up, Facebook? Let me go ahead and get started. Get my other cousins in the chat real quick. Will not be here long at all. What's up, YouTube? Hope all is well. Give me 1 second. I got a public service announcement to make. I want to make sure everybody that needs to hear this, whether now or in a little bit, will be able to hear this, okay? All right, what's going on, cousins, on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook? It is your girl, Dr. Worlds. I'm not going to be here long at all. I'm going to be here short, sweet, and straight to the beat, okay? Welcome if you're here for the first time. Welcome back. If you always spend a block, come hang with your girl, Dr. Worlds. But let me address this. Set the record straight for a moment. If you don't mind sharing, please do so, because after I set the record straight, I'm going to be offering some opportunities as I always do. And if you catch them, then you catch them. And if you don't, then you miss them. Okay. That's where we at with this. So first things first, I'm going to say this. This past week really revealed to me things that I just needed to see and things that I needed to go through. Okay. I always come by here and I'm always going harder for the people than I even do for my own self. That does not mean that I neglect myself. That does not mean that I put myself on the back burner, but I am pulling weight and going through so many different things have been ever since I picked this mantle up, ever since I said yes to help others get out of bondage, to help others get out of the snare, to help others get out of poverty. Ever since I said yes, the battle has been ensuing. And I put that above how I feel many days. I put that above, other things that I could be doing. That's what I'll say. I put that before. Why? Because it's my mandate and it's my mission, but my eyes are wide open. And I'm going to say this right here and right now. A lot of y'all got to go. A lot of y'all have to go. Okay. Doesn't matter if I have to remove my pages. I'm not one that's caught up on fandom. I'm a kingdom builder. And if you ain't one, then we don't go together. Okay. I can love you and still love you and move forward, keep it moving forward. But I come here and I sacrifice and I pour out so much without ever asking for anything in return, ever. Okay, let me try to see if I can fix this a little bit. See if that'll work. Actually, let me take this banner off. All right, let me move this. There we go. Because I'm not sitting at an elevated. Maybe if I sit up, that'll be good. Okay, cool. So I come by here and I do too much. And when I tell you that my eyes were enlightened, I mean, there's no record. And I don't bring this up to keep any kind of record. You guys don't know the amount of people who come to me behind the scenes and say, I can't afford your programs, but is there something you can do to help me get started? Because I'm in this situation, or I'm facing this situation. You don't know how many people I come out here for, right? And I stopped doing it for a long time. I stopped coming out here on behalf of the people that come to me and say, can you please help me? This is my situation. And they go through and they fill out the proper protocol, the paperwork, so that they can get help. And then I bring it to the people. The reason why I stop is because people will piss on you and pass you by. So a lot of the revenue and a lot of the finances that I have accumulated over the last years, I take that out of my revenue, out of my resources to help people. And up to here lately, I think it's been 2 people that I have came to the people and say, look, I had this situation happen where we had to address this. We helped a whole woman and her family get off of the streets, on top of having funerals and different things of that sort, right? On top of bills. So I bring it to the people. And shout out to those I could count on 2 hands, 7 or 8 of you that literally came through and was like, look, we not on the streets. We don't want to see nobody else on the streets. But me personally coming to y'all, asking y'all for anything, you can't find record of it. You cannot find record of it. I will give somebody else my plate before I eat. You can't find record of it. So for us to have a flat tire and us to have the bank out here in California, these people are scammers in California. Real talk. This is the place where you can go put in your debit card thinking you getting gas and get your whole account, wiped out. You can go into the regular stores and stick your card in the card reader and it has another type of device on it and all your funds will be wiped out. Okay. It's just the capital of scamming for whatever reason. I believe in 2018, something similar happened where they just locked up my account, right? Chase. In prevention of they seeing fraudulent activity, got to make sure and do the investigation. It was not me. Regardless that I've been having my account since 2008. So for us to be on the side of the road with my children, an account locked out, and me come to the people, the very people that I serve, the very people that I sacrifice for, the very people, when I tell you my eyes are open, I'm not helping a single soul. Unless God send them off the street somewhere, literally. Devastated. Just being honest, because I can't be no other way but transparent. It's about 5 people. I never come by here ask anybody anything. For one to be stuck on the side of the highway, they're going to run up the bill, okay, to come and put a spare on there. It's not going to be a usual bill. It's not going to be your regular schmegular bill. It's going to be a bill times 10 for them to come out to you on the highway, put a spare on. Then we goes to Walmart where we bought this $200 tire from and be racially profiled there. Not only was it the tire situation, it was the bank situation. Them locking up the account because, like I said, California is scam capital. They will steal your food stamps. They will steal all your money from your bank account. They will wipe out your prepaid account if they can. This is scam capital. So for the tire to be flat, bank account to be locked up, I'm like, hey, yo, hello, cousins. The very people that I show up for, the very people that I have sacrificed the last couple of years of my life to make sure that you be good, could not make sure that I was good. Unbelievable. I'm removing a lot of people, and this is your why. That's why I took this 18 minutes to tell you. This is your why. We don't go together. I only want people around me that are like-minded with the same like-heartedness. Period, point blank. If I'm willing to give you my skin, if you bleeding, so that you can stop bleeding, and then when I'm bleeding, you can't give me your skin, we don't go together. I'm not messed up about having followers. There's so many automations that I can get people from all around the world. I'm not messed up about followers, never have been. There's thousands of people who have followed me because of their own accord, wanting to be followed. You have never heard me say, hey, tell your people to follow me, follow me. You will never even see me come in here asking anybody for anything. That was heartbreaking. And it took me days. It took me days to come by here and address that in the spirit of love so that I still be able to honor God and glorify him in my behavior, in my speech. It was terrible. It was heartbreaking. And we cannot go together. You want to know why? Because there are so many people in similar situations, if not worse situations. I was so dumbfounded. I said, Lord, we just literally took all of what we had to help your daughter and her children get into their own apartment off the street after their stuff was put all out in the road. And you said in your word, what you sow is what you reap. And I've always sown these type of seeds. For one, in obedience to what you told me to do. But for two, if I ever get in any situation, I should have a treasure trove of resources to pull from. So a lot of y'all, don't care if you following me. I don't care if I got to throw the page away. Like, I'm done. Like, God, you would never have to hurt me or break me that bad. Ever. Because in that moment, you panicking. I got kids, little kids. And if you know my story, my family is not wealthy. Okay? What I'm doing is for my family and the family of God. That's why he raises up one to do it. What I'm doing, most of your family don't even want to help you build. Truth be told, you don't think I go to my family first? Hey, we got this. Let's do this. Let's do that. No, you got to be the front runner. And for the last 2 years, I'm going to tell you what has been my greatest attack. It has been my finances. And I'm telling you right now, it ain't been, oh, you can't make money. I've showed y'all too many receipts. I've showed y'all live direct receipts. I don't have a problem making money. That's why I don't have to come out and beg. Because making money is not a problem for me. My problem and the greatest attack financially has been I have become and did something nobody else has done. That was enough. Okay. That was enough. But when you start yapping off at the mouth and you using these people platforms to lead other people to financial freedom, don't think for a minute they're not going to come for you. Don't think for a minute. I've showed y'all PayPal will only allow you to withdraw I don't care if you made $100,000 this month. You can only withdraw $300 with no explanation. Except we're holding these money in a reserve that rolls over. Because this seemed to be high risk activity, because I'm making money through the same proper channels, legitimate documents that everybody else on your platform is doing. And honestly, I can't even act like I'm the victim and they only did it to me, because they did not. I found so many people. You can go look it up. It's all over Google, TikTok, white people, black people, women, men. It don't matter. This is a way that this system has found how to take people's money. Just go look up the reviews on Stripe. Go look up the reviews on PayPal. Go look up the reviews on Cash App. How people that had massive amounts of money stolen from them through these platforms or tied up. When I say stolen, I'm not talking about from no outsider. I'm talking about from the people themselves. And since we don't own not one payment platform, not one, we at their beck and mercy. I don't have not one cousin that owns a payment processing platform, because if I did, we can go up together. You don't have one person. I'm into real estate. They send me a wire for $60,000. Oh, that's going to be put on hold. Why? This is something I've been doing. I've had my PayPal account for, I say 2005, 2006, when I first opened a PayPal account. What's the problem? But it's not a physical problem. It's a spiritual problem. Because if I can't stop you, if I done took your kids from you, if I didn't cause your childhood to be bad, if I can't stop you, that way I can stop that money. These are systems of the world. So when I come by here and say, hey, cousins, we need to be moving. I got they plays. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give you they plays. I will teach you they plays. I will give you all they games, you how it's done. It's because they can't stop all of us. And I've said that multiple times. Not just the payment processing systems, the platforms, the social media platforms. Can you imagine thousands of people being on your followers list and they will suppress your content so that 2 or 3 people show up? But then when you look at the analytics, it's hundreds of people viewing it. Where are these hundreds of people at? I can get on here and have some cuss words in the title as my headline. Mother FUB whoopty whoop. I can have that inside of the headline and they will push that. Because I am a truth teller. Wait a minute, you out here disrupting. You out here helping people learn about credit, education, financial literacy, how to make money. You are a threat to us. So I don't come here and say, hey, look, can y'all help me out, my handout? You ain't gonna never see no trash like that. And that ain't no shade to nobody who has to live like that. But babe, if I can go get me some weed eaters or some type of bush clippers and trim me some roses, I will sell roses. If I have to go buy me some socks from the dollar store and charge an upsell of $4 for a pack of socks, I will do that. Not only is California scam city, has become scam city, it's hustle city. That's why people come here. I was born and raised on the West Coast. That's why I don't take excuses from people who say, I just ain't got it. I don't know how. No, because I know how to get it. And before I was saved, and before I was sanctified, I was in the streets trapping. Okay, so I know how to get money outside of trapping. That's not an issue for me. The issue never came in until I started helping people. And to not be helped, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It was about, I know my sister, I can name them on hand. Some who said, look, I really don't have a lot. And I appreciate you. I don't care if it was $1. It was just in that moment, not knowing what you're going to do, still waiting on them to release my account. with my kids, that if I'm fighting for other people's kids and I didn't bless people, I didn't put people in hotels, I didn't gave people my vehicles to drive because I have more than one vehicle. I have put people paid their first month, last month deposit for them to move in. Not saying this because I want you to know what I do. What I do in secret is what I do in secret. And God rewards, but there also is a scripture. It's a principle that if you sow, that shall you also reap. Do you know how many seeds I'm like, let me come to my cousins. Then I turn around and look on the little Yahoo News and it says billions of dollars was spent over Black Friday. Now, that don't mean billions of people know me and know the situation, know the story was supposed to. It's just like, how was billions spent in a demonic system you can't even get nothing back from, but you got somebody over here showing up relentlessly to help her peoples without pay. Without pay. Because I told y'all what type of operation I run. If I know something that's going to benefit me and a whole bunch of other people, I'm like, how much is it for that mentorship to learn that? How much is it to learn how to buy land real cheap so we can become landlords? How much is it for me to learn how to utilize AI so we can go get a big bag out of AI and make us some automated income? How much is that going to cost for me to learn how to buy and flip properties and how to go buy tax lien homes? You know what I'm saying? Instead of getting into debt to the government for 500, 600,000, how we can go buy a home for $5,000, $10,000, brand new house valued at 330. How much do it cost to do that? Oh, that's 50,000, 75,000. Okay, bet. I'm going to go ahead and invest it. I'm going to learn it. I'm going to do it. And then I'm going to go find me 75 people for $1,000 to learn a $75,000 play. So I don't take no pay. And I don't ever ask anybody for anything. I don't want friends like that. I don't want cousins like that. I can have 2 or 3 people on here. God works in small numbers, okay? Where 2 are gathered in his name. He is there for 1. And 1 can put 1,000 to flight, 2 can put 10,000. Do the math. I don't have to have millions of people. And real talk, like, that was just really disheartening. So I needed to bring that here. That way people, because they go get bitter. They go get offended. They start going to go try to do this. Why she block us? Why I can't see her page no more? Why I can't, you heard from her, they go do this. Here's the public service announcement. Y'all gotta go. Period. And I'm gonna take some time in the middle of this that I'm dealing with, which is 9111111 urgent. I came states to help. And this person is going to be helped because this person is closer to me than skin. So I don't care if I had to travel from the Sahara Desert. But I never came and said, hey, you know what? Could y'all just help me get over here to this? No, I always come by here and say, look, I will take one of my mid-ticket offers and give it to you for $1. Give it to you for $97. Why? Because I have assets. But for you to get up and relocate all your 3 small children, your family, to go and step into a very dire situation and help that family get away from some situations that could be costly, life costly, that costs money. It costs money to stay in these hotels. It costs money to be homeless. That's what I come to find out. It costs money, more money to be homeless than it is for you to have a roof over your head. For it is for you to just pay, your utility bills. It costs you more money to be homeless on the streets. You got to worry about how you're going to eat 3 times a day. There's no stoves. the hotel fees. Okay. Not only on that, the incidentals. They charge you incidental every time you register in a hotel. It's an incidental fee. Some is per night. You there for 7 days? That's $50 times 7 plus parking. It's crazy. On top of the food, it's absolutely crazy. It costs. And I never came by here and begged to say, hey, could y'all do anything? I offer opportunities. And that's what I'm going to take the next 30 minutes to do. Why? Because we out here, chased and did this dumb crap, locked up my account. How do you owe a bank? How do they lock your account up and put that it was it $1 million? That's their fraud alert. Go look it up. I'm not the only one. If you go on my post, there is a young lady who said the same thing has happened to her mother. They did it to me in 2018. And now the state comptrollers is writing me letters saying that they owe me money from 2018 when they did this the first time and locked my account up. I have the letter outside. Just picked it up from my mother's house for the same thing. So I don't know if it's Chase doing some dumb stuff or did something happen with my account, some transactions that they are investigating. I won't know nothing until it's investigated. So imagine that. Imagine coming to help somebody for you to end up being a help and ain't nobody really trying to help you. And shout out, again, I can name you on hand, Charles Reed, my sister Shamika, my brother Marquise Murray, my sister, can't think of her name right off the top. She's in one of my mentorships. And like 2 other people, literally. And I understand everybody ain't got it. That's cool. What about, sister, I'm praying for you. Here's some encouragement. God is by your side. I ain't got it right now to offer you, but listen, it's the little things. Because nobody knows. If I wanted to give up in that moment, nobody knows. Be careful with people that you claim you love, people that's out here on the front lines helping people. Because it has been hellish, and I haven't came here and complained about anything. I still show up to serve y'all. I haven't complained about anything with tears in my eyes. With tears in my eyes. I've still showed up. So I want to let y'all know, and if God really just didn't work in my heart, I would really address you by name. And you know who you are. I know who you are. I'm talking about for the people that I didn't. I'm just gonna leave it at that. People that I seen you look at my story. Like, wow, you usurping demon. Because that's what type of time that's on. If I can help you and your family, if I can help you get to your family, if I can put you on, if I can, all the things that you know. And if I start saying too much, then people might know. And I don't have to disrespect who I disconnect from. But you know, and that was so painful. I'll say this in closing. The day before my son died, I was serving people, prophesying to people, things that have come to pass. Serving the people, letting them get free, letting them get breakthroughs. Put it together. No expenses needed on your part. Just come and receive from God. Only for not even 12 hours later, my whole entire family to be turned upside down. And we went from breakthrough with other people, helping other people in their family, to absolutely being devastated in ours. And still ain't sat down and say, you know what? I'm going on a 6-month hiatus. I have been serving since that, before that day, but even more since that day. And that was a blow that was meant to take me out For real, for real. But it did not. I kept on persevering. So I said all of that to say, you will know why you deleted. If you want to talk, make sure you tag me. Okay. Make sure if you got any complaints, any of that, make sure you tag me. To the people that I always come by here and give you discounts, I'm not giving you no discount. Go pay the white man, go pay the Mexican man, go pay the black man, go pay the Hmong man, go pay the Jewish man, go pay them to learn. Okay. Like, it's just like that. That's just where we at. Okay. I have a couple opportunities that I'm going to offer you. If you want them, grab them. If not, then it'll be deuces. Okay. Not to mention all of the other stuff you got to deal with this person and that person, looking at stuff, stealing stuff. It's been a lot. And because I'm not a messy person, because I'm not a person. Now, when I first came up on this bad boy, I would expose you for that snake stuff. Thank God for maturity. Thank God for growth, because I would expose you and everybody would know your dirty laundry. Especially when you came my way bothering me who wasn't bothering you. I would expose you. Most people who follow me know me for that. You come in my comment section being disrespectful, or you say something that I'm going to expose you. Simple as that. I don't even be on the platform, on the book like that, right? See people doing slick stuff. I didn't have people try to go get loans in my name that I've trusted with personal information. Try to go do. I never exposed any of that. I'd had people stealing from me right in my face. Never exposed any of that. Have people come over and take the very things that I do, steal it, and make it. Listen. So you know what? Comes with the territory. God, I got a battle axe in this hand and a brick in this one, and I will not come down off this wall. You do whatever you need to do with the people you do. I will not even address it. I will not even entertain it. Just because I've been so focused on building because of what is coming. Because of what these people is doing on a daily. That my people are not even aware of. That's why I ain't took no hiatus. That's why I ain't went on no healing journey. That's why I ain't stopped building. That's why it don't matter. These people gonna know in the end. That woman was unbreakable and unstoppable. And I don't have to prove that. I'm unbreakable and I'm stoppable. Everything in me is unbreakable and unstoppable. So that's what is demonstrated. And if they don't know nothing else, hey, we try to, take her family when she was a child, didn't have that. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, okay. Try to send her abusive men and stuff, make her have children, 6 children, 5 children, excuse me, by rapists. Oh, that didn't stop her. Okay. She's still kind hearted. She's still giving out to people. Try to homelessness. Being actually assaulted by my landlord. Oh, that is being shot at. Okay. Being shot at multiple times. Oh, that didn't stop her. Oh, it's so much. Oh, let's kill her kids. That didn't stop her. Oh, she done broke out of poverty. She not on welfare no more. Oh, so who she thinks she is? She gave back her EBT cards. Who she thinks she is? Oh, okay, that didn't stop her. Okay, now we're gonna use the very people who in her inner circle to tear her down and hurt her from. Oh, that ain't gonna stop her. This stuff ain't gonna stop me. It really not. It really isn't. It's really not. It's not going to stop me. There's nothing that is going to stop me up until the Lord say your time is up. That will be the only thing that will stop me. But I will not have people around me on my boat while I'm rowing, trying to get us to the other side, stabbing holes in the boat. Can't help you, you know what I'm saying? If you are in need. If you say, hey, I need an extra arm to row the boat, and they can't provide you an extra arm. No. I don't owe no man, no woman affordability. And this last week was really a wake up call. I thank God for it because I won't be as stupid. I won't be as gullible. I won't be as, and that ain't to say I won't be as compassionate because I only want him to send people to me that need help. That's it. I did not ask for no social media. I didn't ask for that. I'm very cool being by myself. I didn't ask for that. I didn't ask for nothing. I didn't ask to go on this journey to be sent on this mission. I didn't ask for this. But I get up and I show up in obedience because I was called to it. But I will not. Ain't no way in the hell. You feel me? That you get in a dire situation and you got people that'll pass you by. Ain't no way in the world. So with that being said, I know that I said that I wanted to come by and give you guys, sit down and put y'all up on all of the things that are going on because I really believe that you should know that. But I also want to let you know that a lot of y'all is finna bye. Just God bless you. I love you in the Lord and just goodbye. And the reason why I'm saying this, in case you don't know, what is she talking about? Because people, I didn't have to do it before. Clean up my whole thousands of people. Bye. And then they hit my inbox. Did I do something to you? No, you didn't do something to me, is what you didn't do. I'm not going to ever let offense get in my heart. I have already forgiven you. But to be honest with you and 100% transparent, because I'm a human being first, it was very heartbreaking and very eye-opening, and I needed it. Okay. With that being said, y'all see how America done let all these Muslims, and I ain't got no issue with you if you a Muslim, okay? This ain't no shot at you if you no Muslim, but it is the truth. We better wake the front door up. We have been invaded. And while they want us focusing on the Hispanics and blah, 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 listen, you better understand what the hell that entered our country and what is happening, what is taking place in our country. And I'm not talking about the good Muslims, because there's good Muslims like there's good Christians, okay? And like there's good Buddhists. I'm not talking about those who, have the right to worship who they want to worship. And they love people, they mind. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about them people that want to come up over here and implement all these laws, their laws, in a foreign country and being overtaken by them people. Y'all got to see it to believe it. That's what I'm going to say. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it. You just got to see. So you be like, what the heck? Because it is one of the moments like, dang. And Trump is 1,000% in on it. Unbelievable. I'm not even going to act like I'm shocked that Mr. Trump is a part of it. Because when I prayed about who was going to win the presidency and knew he was going to get back in office, it was never about him. It was about buying us a little bit more time before all hell breaks loose, literally. Even the people who gave the report about people spending billions on Black Friday said amidst. They spent billions on Black Friday amidst an economic turmoil, a recession that's going to hit latter December, early January. Terrible. People ain't ready for it. They study pulling stuff and moving stuff, fixing stuff. Most people don't even know. I believe on the 1st, there is a new credit loophole that Donald Trump finna take away and implement something else. People ain't up, and they not up on game about that and how that's going to affect them. And why is he studying modifying these programs that were, that are taking away these programs that give us American citizens a credit score where we will be able to go in and get loans and different things. That's why is all this stuff being abolished and taken away and rewritten and all this stuff so they can implement a social credit and scoring system. They didn't already partner with Stargate. If y'all go do your homework tonight, you will go see Stargate. Type it in. Matter of fact, I'm going to type it in for you so you ain't going to say, I didn't even know. Yes, the hell you did, because I just showed you. How about that? You're without excuse. Okay, the term Stargate of China. I just put Stargate of Stargate China social. Those are keywords. But the term Stargate of China refers to China's large-scale national initiative to build integrated AI infrastructure and data centers to compete with the United States in the global AI race. This phrase is often used in Western media as a counterpart to the U.S. Stargate project, a private sector initiative backed by OpenAI, SoftBank, and Oracle. When you look, 37 billion Stargate of China project takes shape. This is all about social credit, uh, social social credit scoring. That's what it's called. You guys got to go look it up. I can't do your research for you, but go look it up. Okay. 37 billion Stargate of China project takes shape. China is building its own Stargate in the Wuhan region where COVID came from, where an island is being converted from farmland into massive data centers. Now, what is happening over here in America? Stargate LLC was planned since 2022 after the pandemic and was formally announced on January 21st, 2025 by United States President Donald J. Trump. Well, what is the Stargate project? Huh? This venture plans on investing up to $500 billion in AI infrastructure in the United States by 2029. It has been planned since 2022 and was formally announced on January 21st. Now, if you go look up what Stargate does, then you'll put two and two. They'll go together real good. I want y'all to go do y'all research. I just laid y'all to the trial. You go ahead and drink the water and find out why in the hell Donald Trump and them got all these data centers being built. Why China buying up all the farmland? Why is they buying up the farmland close to the military bases? What is already happening in China with Stargate? It's so much. I'm just giving you a little nugget. So you wake up and see you in trouble. You in trouble. If you ain't did nothing, built nothing, got nothing stored up, you in trouble. Period. Ain't nobody coming to rescue you. You've been given the power and authority to do it yourself. You've been given the ability to see with your eyes to see. I don't care if you ain't religious. I don't care if you ain't stepped into a church in 5 years. If God has given you grace and wisdom, He has allowed you to see things that you got to be like, wow, seem like we living in the matrix. This is crazy that they doing that. You didn't think about that on your own. You ain't wise enough like that by yourself. Just not. God opened your eyes on purpose, not so you can sit there and gaze about what's going on, not so you can sit there and be like, oh, I wonder what, wow. Well, we gonna wait on the Lord. Hold on, let me put this candle out. This thing is hot. Not that. So you can get busy and build. Okay? That's it. Have a couple opportunities and I'm out. Just wanted to say that. If you following me, you friends with me, you still see me right now, you may not see me tomorrow. And I'm going to take all week to work on it. It was nice knowing you. Much love to you. If you ever get hungry, thirsty, that's the difference between me and you. If you ever need something to drink, if you ever get hungry, if you ever in need of clothing, if you never ever in need of shelter, you can hit your girl up. And if I don't have it, I will beat down the doors of every man and every woman until they respond. I'm that person. Okay? Unlike everybody else who will pass you right on by. Reminds me of the Good Samaritan. Is terrible. Reminds me of the Good Samaritan. The reason why I'm offering these opportunities, I'm going to offer them here on the live. The last live I ran, I said, don't go buy gifts, buy assets. Don't go buy gifts, buy assets. Gifts can't feed you. Gifts cannot preserve you. Play with them today, they be broke in a week. Sometimes 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Don't get played like that, okay? Here's some opportunities. I'm going to go by real quick. Tell y'all right now, if you ain't looking to get no opportunities, whether it's to fix your credit, get you some extra money, buy you some land, do some things that really matter, then, we're done, okay? You can exit to the left or the right, whatever the stage, we're done. So the people on here, you want advantage to at least go ahead and have a means to make you some money or have something in the digital space or go get your credit together. I forgot to share this with y'all. I'm going to have to share it on another live. What I'm telling you to go do with your credit in a couple of days and then go get a bag is about to be gone in January. Not going to be able to do it like that. I'll be telling my cousins, sweep your credits, There's a new way to use U.S. Supreme Court law to get your credit erased. All of it negatively erased because it's illegal. Any charge-offs you got, you can use the IRS 4506T form to get your debt erased. When I tell you to get it erased, get it erased. Why? Because then I'm going to give you a play to go and get a big bag. It's the name of the game. If you can get 200,000 in the next 30 days, that'll be okay for you. That'll put your family in a different position. You can take 50,000 of that and then go put that in an IRA or IUL or PRA. You can take that and just let your money grow for you over there. You still got 150,000. You can go buy you some land that will give you assets every single month. This is how you secure your family against what is coming, what is on its way. And you're going to need credit to do it. You're going to need it now and you're going to need it later. Real talk. Okay. Very first thing that I have, let me see what I got on this paper. And the reason, I'm going to tell y'all right now, the reason why I'm offering these discounts at this price is because when I came to my cousins and asked them, I'm not in a position to go live like I normally do. I'm not in a position to sit here, do my business like I normally do. But when I came to my cousins and say, hey, we stuck on the side of the road with a flat tire and chased and locked up my bank account. I can't make no transactions through it, from it. I can't go into the bank. Ain't no money be deposited in there. Help. I was ignored except by about 5 or 6 people, literally. And they gave from their heart. I appreciate it. But what was given was not even enough to get the tire, to have the people to come out and get the tire. Put the tire on there just so we can get to the tire shop. But I am super duper grateful. I'm grateful to God. I had to allow strangers to help me. And I'm not too prideful to allow a stranger to help me, but it was heartbreaking. Because I got too many cousins that I love and serve. And come over here, sit, eat off my plate, give y'all free game all the time. Hey, here's a bag for you. Here's a bag for you. Go run up a bag like this. Do this. Take the time with y'all. Hours. So I'll start here. I have 2 credit sweeps. I have a 7-day credit sweep and I have a 4-day credit sweep. You can buy each one for $97. 7-day credit sweep works on all 3 bureaus, specifically TransUnion. I'm going to tell you the reason why. Most banks use TransUnion. So in a matter of hours, the TransUnion situation will be rectified. You can use it on Equifax. You can use it on Experian. Some people didn't have it where it says, well, our investigation on Equifax, they delete everything on TransUnion, but on Equifax, they might leave 1 or 2 things on there because it's really a 7-day sweep for TransUnion, but it works on Equifax and Experian as well. However, TransUnion is the bank that majority of credit unions who give a bigger bag than a regular community bank or a regular foreign bank such as Chase, Bank of America, etc. They give a bigger bag and they only pull from TransUnion, right? So this one will help you get a big bag from TransUnion and banks that pull. You also get a list of which banks go through who, so you know exactly who to go through. You'll also get the 200,000 funding play. You want to know where to go get the 200,000 once your credit is swept, because you got to move fast like that. Not because the accounts come back, but because you need to move fast like that. We ain't got time. You ain't got no 70 years to go work up 200,000. You don't have to, not in this day and age. For $97, you can have the 7-day credit sweep that's going to sweep clean TransUnion, the number one credit bureau that credit unions go to, because credit unions give you a very big bag. Okay, the 4-day credit sweep, it is a more aggressive sweep. It works on all three bureaus. Okay, it has more legal terminology intertwined into it, so they know that you didn't contacted or sought out some type of legal advice, and so it has that legal terminology, which is very aggressive in making them remove the items because they now know that they're about to be sued. So I have the 4-day credit sweep, still comes with the $200,000 funding play, and it comes with the list of banks. That way, if you want to go on Monday and hit up 3 banks that only pull from TransUnion, you can get 150,000 on Monday, and then go on Tuesday to only banks that pull from Equifax. Then you can go and get you $150,000 from 3 banks that pull from Equifax. And if you want to go on Wednesday and get you a big bag, 150,000 from 3 banks that pull from Experian, then you can do that and have you $450,000 in 3 days. Okay. And then if you anything like me, you can go ahead and take our purchase 24-hour hard inquiry removal. It will remove the hard inquiry so that the following week, you give it a couple of days to remove the hard inquiry that was just drawn or just added to your account for those 3 banks that you went to, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Now you get a 24-hour hard inquiry removal, have the inquiry removed, and then go rinse, wash, and repeat on the following week. This information is inside of the $200,000 funding play. You get that with either of the credit sweeps, and you get a listing of the banks. If you want that, put a 1 in the chat. It is $97. Whether you take the 7-day credit sweep or you take the 4-day credit sweep, your finances, your family, and your future will say thank you for making that move your best move. Not because I'm offering it, because it is the number one move that put me in a position to go get put on Turo, to go get Airbnb spaces, to go get commercial property so that we can do our nonprofit portion of our ministry. It is what helped me get in position. And I'm always going to put that at the top of the list. Get your credit fixed. Cash is king, but credit is power. And if you want power, then you got to get your credit together. Okay. And I only got a few things for y'all. If you want the land bank workshop and the list, and you want to be entered into a raffle to win you about 0.11 to 0.25 acres of property, it's $97. I show you where to go buy land at for dirt cheap. I show you where to go buy houses at for dirt cheap. I give you all the sauce, all the juice, everything that you need. I give you the websites. I also give you a list with over 150 different land banks in all 50 states, including Puerto Rico, where you can go buy you some land, or you can go buy you a house, and you can have you passive income, whether that's through Airbnb, whether that's through a monthly rental, whether that's through a fix and flip, whether that's through a buy and then flip, buy and sell, doesn't matter. $97, you will get the land bank list, you will get the land bank workshop, and you will be entered into a raffle to win 0.11 to 0.25 acres of land. If you want that, put a 2 in the chat. It's $97. I'm going to move after this next one, R2, out of the $97 range, okay? I have the wealth bundle. It is a wealth bundle. It's a business inside of a box full of information on where you can go and get you some funding without even having an LLC. It's business funding. They will lend to you if you're a personal person looking to start a business, meaning you want to go and start a juice shop. You want to go get a mobile something on wheels, a mobile business on wheels. You want to start a laundromat. You want to start a storage facility. You want to go buy some rental property. Anything in real estate, they're going to give you a lot more money. A lot more money. Okay. If you want to start your own Airbnb, if you want to get government contracts, if you want to learn how to start your own car lot or your car rental company, that's what I'm going to call it, using foreign cars from other people. Okay. You make the money, you make the revenue off of it. If you want to learn how to make $100,000 in 30 days, just using AI products, a digital products that already comes inside excuse me, inside of the wealth bundle. It has digital products, and then it gives you the blueprint of how you can make you $100,000, especially with it being money spending time, Christmas time, gift giving time. More people online are buying and purchasing courses and knowledge and different things of that sort. That's what I will say. Lots and lots of money was spent online, not just in retail stores, but online. So you also able to learn how to start a virtual data center. It's automated. How to hire the people that will run the data center for you, the virtual assistant center. All these data warehouses that they build, and they're gonna need people. That's why Donald Trump said there will be hundreds and thousands of jobs. He ain't lying. You can work call center. That's the name of the goal. Get your butt to go at home, but you at home and you working while the robots is in the machines in the factories. Okay? They can't do customer service like we do customer service. They're limited, especially when somebody asks to speak to a human agent. Okay? They can do the basics. Hey, what's your name? Glad to see you calling today. Thank you for calling T-Mobile or whatever the case may be. But the reason why there's going to be so many jobs is because it's going to be the people who know how to utilize AI to run machines, to be the receptionist, customer service, that type of stuff. So I have the wealth bundle. It is $97 as well, and it is fully loaded. CDFI lenders, those are the lenders who will lend to you um, you just have to have a business bank account, or no, you just have to have a 550 credit score. Okay. And you have to have a business plan and a 550 credit score. You can go and get you a business plan for $10, literally. Okay. 3 to 5 year business plan, and you can have the money in your bank account within 30 days or less. Fastest we've seen it has been like 10 days. So it does not even take long. As long as you got a plan, what you're going to do with the money, how it's going to be spent, they will give you the money. That is in there. Okay. How to fix your own personal credit, how to go get funding with bad credit. It's a wealth bundle. So it's everything that you need to produce wealth. That is $97 as well. Sister Asinine, are you still on this live? I called your name the other day and you were gone, but I'm going to see if you back here today, because I wasn't able to email you dealing with all this other stuff. Let me see what else I'm going to. Oh, I'm going to do these last two. Government contracts is where it's at. I've always been for government contracts, will always be for government contracts. Anything that I do, I sell it to the government. Okay. If I go buy land, they buy land, and I sell it to them for a large amount of money. They buy land for like $1 million to do a project, whether that's conservation or whatever on the land. $5 million for 2-year project. Okay. Everything that I do, they are hiring. I'm going to say hiring because they want you to come in and maybe train corporate on how to turn on ChatGPT, how to do engineer prompting. They are hiring for people who know how to utilize AI tools, make music, push out content, use ChatGPT, use Nano Banana. They're paying for that. They're paying for people who can write a book, who are authors and know how to write a book. They are paying for people who can teach other people how to write a book. They're paying for people who can teach people how to, go after government contracts, etc. So everything that we buy, they buy. Government contract 1.0 and government contract 2.0, just the information in 1.0 will have you go level up and get your $25,000 bag. I shared all the funding details in there. Okay. All the funding details where you can go get your $25,000 with a minimum credit score is inside of government contracting 1.0. Government contracting 2.0 is all about disaster recovery, which we're having right now. We're having a housing crisis. So if you went and got you a contract to provide Airbnb temporary shelter, you can go run up you a $10 million bag. Contracts up there for 10 million, 1 million for 1 month of stay to house somebody. Veterans need places to stay. So all of that is explain how to register, how to get the money out your backyard, who got the money, the colleges, the police department, the parks and recreation. All that money is right in your backyard. So in government contracting 1.0 and 2.0, I'm going to give y'all that. Both of those for $97, okay? Those are the last $97 offers that I have. I think I'm going to stop there because I did name some other mentorships the other day, but I'm just going to name those for now. Okay. If anybody is interested, I got the medical courier. Okay. These are some things that you can get for $47. I will go ahead and give y'all these ones. 24-hour heart inquiry removal. You can get that for $47. The medical courier list plus the apps. Okay, the apps is, I think it's 120 different medical courier apps that you can literally go and apply for and start making you $2,000 a day using your own vehicle, driving on your own time. It's like a DoorDash on steroids. You pick and choose when you want to use and how much you want to make. It's not a job. It's not, hey, I got to sign up for this. As long as your vehicle is the over the year of 2006, you in the game. Okay, so I will give you the medical courier list plus the apps for $47. The 7,500 done for you digital products. If you want to have digital products to sell for the holidays, such as calendars, journals, planners, right now a lot of people is trying to learn budgeting, and poverty is related to budgeting. They don't have a money problem. They have a mismanagement problem. They don't know how to budget their money. They don't know how to spend the right way. Okay. So a lot of those are going crazy. A lot of New Year resolutions. Y'all already know what's finna. We do the shenanigans every single year. So in the 7,500 done for you digital products, it's already done for you. You literally just copy the link and sell it. Hey, how many of y'all need a journal? I do. 2 people. Okay, I got a journal for $47. If you just sold 2 of that, you'd have you $500 Monday through Friday. If you did Sunday through Sunday, you'd have you $700 extra dollars just on one digital product. It's 7,500 of them. So you never run out of products. And these are digital products that people want. So you ain't got to go do no research. Is people really going to buy these or not? You have 7,500 to choose from. I'll let y'all get that for, I said 47. Lord have mercy, it's 97. But because I said 47, I'll let you get it for 47. If y'all want to learn how to make $10,000 a month on trade lines, telling people trade lines, helping them improve their credit score in days and not weeks or months, I have a trade line plug. This will help you boost your score. You can go from a 500 to a 700 like that overnight, literally. Adding somebody else's positive credit history to your credit report. I have the trade line vendor. That is $97. Or when I give that to y'all for $47. I have the boss vendors list, all celebrity hair, nails, clothing, shoes, kid clothing, Burberry, all name brand, you name it, AirPods, everything that is new. Okay. You have vendors list with their direct contact information. They send you samples, Louis Vuitton bags. I mean, people make big bags off of just the purses, selling for $75 to $100 a pop. You ain't paying nowhere near that to purchase it. So I have the vendors list. That is $97. And let me see if there's anything else on here. I'm going to. Yeah, I think I'll end with that. Okay. I think I will end with that. Yeah, so if you guys want any of those things, payment information, let me go ahead and put that back on the screen. It is also in the details of this video. Okay. If you see this video, it's still available. If you don't, it's not. And unfortunately, got to set up a little bit higher so that above. But the payment information was just posted on the video right above where you see it scrolling across the bottom of missed opportunity. It's just that. That ticker right above that is the payment details, contact details, all that good stuff. It's also inside of the description of this video. With that being said, is there any questions for me? Anything anybody want to say? Farewell to everybody. Okay. If you don't make the cut, I don't know what to tell you. I love you. That's what I will tell you. And like I said, if you're ever hungry, thirsty, need meat, then your girl, Dr. Worlds, will have your back. Until then, I will see you when I see you. All right, Instagram, y'all interested? You can't see the information because I didn't grab the phone, switch it around. Go ahead and hit the DM. I will send you the information to your DM if you are interested in any of those opportunities. And yeah, I will see you soon. God bless.